Republicans started a fight that the Democrats are ending. I made sure that I told everybody that this is not a good move for the Republicans to do when it came to their redistricting of maps in states that are red states like Texas. They did it, and it was simply because of a phone call made by Donald Trump down to the governor down there. And he just said, "Yes, sir, may I have another?" They didn't even think about it. They just did it. And then it turned out that Gavin Newsom was like, "Yeah, we're not having that. We're going to do the same thing." Now, the difference is they ended up having it put to a vote, right? Like they did it like the absolute legal way, extremely legal. They actually had the people vote on it. Whereas Texas, they just went against the law and just redistrict their map, right? Now, what I want to point out to you is this is also the same exact thing that's happening down in Virginia. Virginia is also now going to redistrict their map, and it's going to be even worse than what Gavin Newsom proposed, which was that they were going to take back 5 seats that Texas redrew to get five more seats. Like they were expecting to get 5 more seats for the House of Representatives out of Texas because of this redistricting. And Gavin Newsom said, "Well, we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to just get 5 more seats back here in Texas." I would have not done it that way. I would have done it the extreme way, and I would have just said, "Hey, we're going to just take all the seats then." That's what I would have done. These motherfuckers, they're nothing but cheaters. They're corrupt. That's all the Republican Party is nothing but corruption. And we continue to see it with this administration, really this regime. And so another state, like I said, is Virginia. They're going to put it up to a vote, and Barack Obama is getting in the fight as well, warning everybody. He put out a tweet that I'm going to take you to right now with a message on it in video, but he says, "Free and fair elections are the cornerstone of our democracy, but right now they're under attack. Several Republican-controlled states have redrawn their congressional maps to give themselves an unfair advantage in the midterm elections. Now Virginia has a chance to help level the playing field. If you live in the Commonwealth, early voting begins March 6th, and Election Day is on April 21st. Vote yes." This is Barack Obama's message.
Free and fair elections are the cornerstone of our democracy, but right now they are under threat over the ability in Washington. Help us chart a better path forward, Virginia. Early voting begins on March 6th. Election Day is April 21st. Vote yes, Virginia. To get involved, go to virginiansforfairelections.com.
virginiansforfairelections.com. And so, like I said, this is a fight that I think Virginia's doing it the right way. They have 12 congressional seats. 12 House of Representatives are out of Virginia, and right now it's 6-5. 6 Democrats, 5 Republicans, and they're going to make it 11-1. Or 6-6, or 7-5, 7-5, right? They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it 11-1. That's what I would have done. They're gonna make it 11-1, and that's what we need to do. Let just like stop playing nice with these people. They don't give a fuck. They're going to continue to try to cheat their way into office. They've done it before. They're doing it right now, and they're going to continue to do it. You need to just go full throttle and just obliterate these people. I'm telling you, this is not the way to go when it comes to this fight that we're in. Okay, and I'm talking about the fair way. If I was Virginia, I would just put it into law. I'd be like, you know what, Texas did it, so I'm going to do it too. Now I admire them that they're going to put it up to a vote. It will get voted past because the country is moving very far away from the Republican Party, except for the extremists and the extremely wealthy. Only 25% is my estimation of the country is hardcore MAGA, meaning Donald Trump can go in, rape their mother, slap their daughter in the face, and they would say, "Thank you, sir. Do it again, please." That's the type of people that we're dealing with. There's nothing that will change their mind. But at the same time, we have to recognize on our side, playing nice about it is not going to get the job done. There's nothing that's going to change these people's mind. and we've got to fight back. But at the same time, I get why they are trying to do it the legal way, because listen, you have that leg to stand on in the end, because I have a good feeling, most people do, that it will get passed anyway. But I still think that it's there that Democrats are being way too nice about this. The Republicans are an extreme party. They've moved to now what I call the MAGA party. They're not. The values that were once a part of the Republican Party are no longer there. They have zero recognizability in any way from what they used to be decades ago. It's not the same party, although what they have been angling towards, which is authoritarianism and fascism for decades now, is now coming to fruition, because they got their useful idiot in the White House that was going to go for a lot of what they wanted, and that is Donald Trump, and he's making the country worse. And most people are recognizing that. And I expect for there to be a wipeout this coming November in the House of Representatives and the Senate. I expect for us to have a supermajority, in fact, in the Senate when it's all said and done. People are often saying we have a chance to win the Senate. We don't have a chance. We're going to win the Senate, because this Republican Party is a complete disaster, embarrassment for this country. Most people who are independent, which is what the majority of the country is when it comes to registration, some 46% of the country is registered independent, 23% is Democrat, 23% is Republican, but 46% of this country is registered independent. And those people who voted for Donald Trump because he said that he was going to lower prices and that Kamala was going to get us into World War III and all this bullshit lies that I told you every single day, he's lying to you. He's the one who's going to do all these, and he's in fact doing them. Well, they ended up voting for Donald Trump, and now they're starting to see the light, and they're the ones who will control who goes into the majority, and I expect for that to be Democrats after November. If you're still here, that means that you also are a pro-democracy person. Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you next time.